Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen for those of you who are new. Welcome to 2019, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and a new year. My audio was a little jacked up during this part, so I'm voice overing it. They put the speaker or they put the speaker on this camera in the absolute worst spot. So it's easy to constantly cover it with your thumb when you're holding this Nikon camera. Anyway, I'm just talking about how I'm going to share my living room and how I refreshed it after the new year and share some new items and some thrifted items with you guys. So that's kind of what I'm saying right here. So I'm just going to take you guys through the living room and kind of some areas in the kitchen. And again, just share what I've done to refresh it and just talk about some new things I've gotten. So I'm starting over here because I teamed up with Lamps Plus and I picked out this lamp they sent me. It's really nice and I love the different features on it. So bottom can turn on, bottom and top, so now both are on, or just the top. I love it. I love turning on this bottom section at night because it gives off a really pretty glow. So I moved this table over here. It used to be over here, and I put the lamp on it. And over here by the door, it really needed extra lighting, so glad I moved it over here. And you have to forgive me. I've had a cold and a cough and runny nose, all that for like several weeks. I'm not 100% over it, but anyway, I can have a million excuses for why I don't get YouTube filmed, and I'm not going to let that be an excuse right now. Over here, I kept it pretty darn simple. I really wanted to go for a clean, simplistic look. I am going to be collabing with a company soon and redoing this whole wall, and I'll share that with you guys in a video when the product arrives because I'm going to do like before and after and all that. So anyway, I just kept some of the houses. I like keeping these houses up, you know, year round. They don't have to just be for Christmas or winter. To me, they represent home, you know. Up here, I just put my antique typewriter or printing drawer, I think is what they're called. I layered it with a thrifted frame, a boxwood wreath with some ribbon. Just, like I said, really simple. So this is a new rug from Well Woven Rugs, but you guys, I shared a video on that, so I'll link it down below. And then over here, I moved my antique candy scale from an old antique candy store. I just put a little house on it from the Target Dollar Spot. I wrapped some greenery from Michael's with some ribbon, and I stuck it in a basket. I love all the texture. I'm loving that black is sort of coming back. I just can't handle all white on white on white. I just like a little bit more color, or at least some black accents or other textures. The gold frame, the gold and white mirror, and the small gold mirror are all thrifted items I thrifted like 2+ years ago. I just kind of layered everything with some books. And then these two lamps look super pretty at night when they're clicked on because they give off a really pretty like amber glow, and they're also from Lamps Plus. My gorgeous sweet kiddos. I went to Joann's. I went to Michael's to check out their spring stuff, and I wasn't super impressed, but then I went to Joann's and I was like super impressed with their stuff. I picked up this window here, like a little hanging window frame. Together is our favorite place to be. You can't take them out. They're stuck in there. I don't care. I love it. And it's just like the perfect little accent on the white window frame because it gives off, again, some of that black accent color, which I'm loving. They were $19.99. I used a 40% off coupon on them, and then I picked up this one. And then just yesterday, I went to TJ Maxx and Home Goods with my girlfriend after lunch, and I was so glad she suggested going back because a few days earlier, I had gone and I looked at these gingham pillows and I freaked over them because I thought they'd be so cute with my yellow chair and the lemons and stuff I add to my kitchen during the summer, spring, summer, and I didn't get them. And you know how you go home and you just like think about the item and think about the item, it haunts you, you sleep on it, and then you think, oh my gosh, I have to go back and get them. If they're still there, it's meant to be. Well, they were. In fact, they fully stocked up on them. Had like 6 of them. Well, there was this chick looking at them with her friend, and she filled up her cart with 4 of them, and I was like, oh, girlfriend, better not be taking all those pillows. And then an older lady came up right behind her. I couldn't get to him. Like, there were so many people, and I was getting blocked down the aisles. I couldn't get to him. So this older lady walks up to him, and she touches one and picks up, and I'm like, oh, girl. Oh, mama, do not get the last 2. Do not buy them. Thank God she just looked at it and then put it down, and I hurried and swooped in and grabbed the last 2. They were $19.99 each, a little more than I like to spend, but they're so dang cute. So I just got those, and then I kept this whole area really simple. I will add some lemons. I think I'm going to do like a swag above the grocery side, like a greenery swag with some lemons kind of drooping down it, and maybe add like a little lemon tree here and here, or like some little lemon sprigs or something. I changed this whole look from last year. I had all my cutting boards and my cow head, and anyway, I changed it. I kept it more clean and simple. Love the pillows, so those are new. This little jug I thrifted for like $1 like a month ago, and I just put some faux eucalyptus in it. My husband's work laptop is on the table, and so is a glue gun, so things are never perfect. And there's that cow head I was just talking about having over here. I had it over here last year. I had it hanging on a nail on this cutting board up here with all my other cutting boards, but I moved it up here. And I just took a sponge and I just like scrubbed away at the chalk paint when because I chalk painted it. I did get it from Target like a couple years ago. It was just shiny black and I chalk painted it, but I just took a sponge to it and just scrubbed kind of hard, and it took off the paint, so I think that looks really cute. So I hung that up here. Did-a! Did-a! Yes, I'm a dork. And then after all the Christmas was taken down, I just went through and wiped things down, refreshed everything, cleaned it up really well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to share with you guys, I took to Instagram stories too, and I asked you guys, should I turn this wall into my cutting board wall, because again, I didn't do all my cutting boards up here this year. I wanted to do something different, so I brought back my grocery sign that used to be up here, put it there. So I wanted to still use my cutting boards. So again, I went to Instagram stories and asked you guys if I should turn this wall behind me into my cutting board wall. Tons of you said yes, so I did it. Every single one of these cutting boards is thrifted. Some of them are antique, some of them I'm not sure of. The pig one down there on the bottom right is an antique, and then all the other ones I've just thrifted for $1 to a couple bucks, except for the pig one was, I think it was like 30. So here is my cutting board wall. And since I have shared on Instagram a few times, quite a few of you have asked, DM'd me and asked if I actually use these cutting boards or if it's just for decoration or decor. And it is just for decoration and decor because, like many of us, I have collections. And all of us seem to collect something, whether it's home decor related, purses, shoes, Fiesta ware, milk glass, cutting boards, rolling pins, you know what I'm saying. This is my collection of cutting boards, and the other reason why I don't use them is because I use this one that my son made me all the time, and then my house comes with a pull-out cutting board. So I use this cutting board for all the chopping, veggies, fruits, all that. And then I have a hard plastic one that's put away that I use to cut up meat. So I have my cutting boards that I do use, I just don't use the ones I collect. Well, friends, that is it for like my refresh for the new year. I have plenty more things I want to share with you guys, so be on the lookout for new videos. And if you have a question about anything you see that I didn't talk about, just leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer. I'll be back with more content, and I even have a fun DIY for spring coming up, so look out for that. I'll see you guys again in a new video very soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.